So will these billing problems that they're talking about be corrected with the next month?
Depends on if we can get the guys out here.
So, what,
So you won't know until we see.
Right.
so are we actually using the system and we should be back on the $62 until we get it fixed, or are we fixed enough that we're
Well, over half the people in town pay less than $62.
on their
On their
average bill?
bill.
Okay. Well, the only thing we can do is stay on top of what's going on and fix it. Is everybody, I mean,
Can I just have you guys just, first of all, vote and agree on a price so that everybody knows what the prices are. Send out a letter stating what the prices will be so everybody is informed. Use these billings for like 2 months, but still just charge everybody the 62 and just have everybody.
That's gonna throw the computer off again,
Why?
because it doesn't,
But you can. She's done it by hand before.
that's where we,
Do it by hand. That's what it was, wasn't she? Isn't that how it was in the past?
now that we're using it, it's gonna have a balance.
okay.
or the
Just zero it out every
previous
month.
new bill,
You can't
and-
just zero
and the
it
bill
out.
is already in there.
Right.
How did you do the $62 before?
Call the company
if
and
it
they have to
doesn't-
give you an authorization number to
We
do
gotta
it.
go reprogram everything again.
They have
Yeah.
to they have to go through and give you a number to zero out the balance.
Now, wait a minute, I think we might have missed this. What you're saying, you did zero it out this past month.
Yeah.
So if we ran this test for 2 months,
Just-
then you zero it out again, we're no better than we are right now.
Right.
Because it's gonna create the same problem we got right now.
Exactly, it's just gonna reset the problem.
So really, like Jason says, stay on top and go, okay, yes, it is still working.
Right.
Yeah, I see what you're
I
trying
mean,
to
you can
get to,
still
but-
just run these and type in credit. You don't have to zero it out. You can still just credit the account whatever the bill is, but people are still paying the $62.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, but then it's
Yeah.
gonna throw off our audit, or
You don't have, yeah, but you don't have to run that.
Yes,
You don't-
now that we got this automated deal, that
But if you
becomes
make a note to it that you are, this is still a test run for 2-3 months, so then people can just keep checking their numbers to make sure that it's running for 2 months, 3 months, then you're not gonna have this every month where you're
Yeah,
gonna
but
have somebody
the meters are
coming.
reading right, it's not the meter's fault, it's in the computer.
I think like Joan said, let's just stay on top of the ones that we're having an issue with. Everybody else is fine.
Right, so far, it sounds like.
How do we know? We don't even know what date you actually read the meters because it doesn't.
Maybe somebody's paying $58 and it should be
Exactly.
$120, and someone else
They're
is
getting
paying,
up pretty good, aren't they?
yeah.
I still have the
Someone else is
floor, so I
paying
need to
$120,
continue.
So, I mean, we need to know it's working,
I know.
I'm satisfied with it, I guess.
I thought mine was accurate, I checked mine.
I'm not complaining about it. I'm just like, if we know we have some
Sooner or
problems, how many
later.
do we have?
Sooner or later, we have to start using it.
Yeah.
We can't just keep saying, well, I don't know, I don't trust it.
No, I understand
Sooner or
that.
later,
It's not an issue of, it's
What
not an
makes us
issue though
believe
of
that
our
it's
meter,
fixed right now?
reader getting the wrong numbers.
Did someone come?
I'm not for sure because I was not. The dates that that are on here stating that they're reading it are not the dates that he's actually read them. I still feel that the bill should reflect the day that you are reading the meters and not, because I know you didn't read it on January 1st. And I know you didn't read it on January 31st. So,
When was it? Month or
yeah.
Well, my next question over here is, last time we were here, and we heard a lot of shouting here, and it has been 3 times now that somebody or the other has complained about not hearing what is being said through that window as a treasurer's report. There's once you have repeated this twice in 2 different occasions, and the moment that lady said, can you repeat that, this guy jumped in and said, leave. Minnesota Statute 13D.01, Subdivision 6B. Because last time I read something from the league saying that, disruption, that wasn't disruption really.
The council
And-
determines disruption.
Hang on, I've got the floor, so you just keep quiet right now.
You're not on the agenda.
I am on the
No,
agenda.
you're not.
Not.
And therefore, it clearly says it should be loud enough. If it's not loud, I want all the members, elected members over here, we are paying them. And they need to be here at the table, not at that window where we can't hear.
Understandable.
And so starting today, I want everybody here.
Yep.
And lastly, I just want to add that 3 times when I brought up this subject, the meeting has been adjourned. I need to find out why we keep tabling Mark Radke's water bill, which he's not paying, and every time it's become like a, like a fun thing. It's like a joke. But Marcy is living in the same house. She's using that water. She's elected. And so they should be reimbursing the town all this money, all the bills which they have not paid till now. I'm done.
Is there more, or is that?
The list that Lois Jean has, so what was her response, should I say, since she's not here?
Did she say anything about any of that to you? She said nothing to me, I guess.
There was something that was sent off to the attorneys, that's all that, because when you dropped it off, I guess our attorney advised her to send it to Troy or something.
Oh, my lord. Okay, for the rest of you that want to know, this is, I was asking for, I want a copy of the Minnesota State statute that Lois Jean quoted at a recent council meeting when she stated a special election could not be held within 45 days of a holiday. Okay, you need the lawyer for that one? If there's no such state statute, I ask for a public apology from Lois Jean to all the residents read out loud at the next council meeting scheduled in February. I want copies of the council meeting minutes, and there's a list of them here, which you guys know.